We're going to start simple. We're going to color these tangerines. Now, before we can do that, of course, we need a black and white copy. But before we even do that, we're going to take this and make a duplicate. And we're just going to call this original photo so that we have one. And I'm going to turn off the eyeball there. So we have one in case everything goes absolutely wrong. Now's a good time to save. Okay. I think some more contrast would be good. A few things to watch out for. Pure white is not going to take any kind of color tint. So if you get that, you may need to go in and do an adjustment where you darken things a bit. Now, there are a few ways you can do that. You could do it with the levels, and you could come in, and now is actually a good time to grab one of these guys and just darken it a little, just a little bit. Now, we don't have to do that for this image, and if you do it, you may want to actually start with a smart object and then target specific areas rather than ruining everything. So you have to be very careful about that. All right. When I was in levels, I could see that there's room for improvement in here. So let's just try a quick dummy layer. I'm going to do a brightness contrast, leave it at 0. Set it to overlay. That's pretty good. I think that might be a bit much. Let's just turn that down a bit. All right, yeah. Keep in mind around 33% is an f-stop. I think that's pretty good. Let's take a look at curves adjustment real quick. There we go. See what we've got in here. Well, I don't want those going to white. Oh, I've got some space to work in here. That looks a little better. Of course, the color is going to be removed in a minute. But I'm just preparing things anyway. Okay, and then last but not least, let's go ahead and do a black and white. All right, that looks like a bit to work with. I think we're losing a little too much. I'm going to darken this up. I want to be able to grab onto things. You cannot do that if you have white, so do watch out for that. Now this is light but not white, so we've got some space to work with. Be careful about going too dark. You'll have a similar problem of going too light. All right, that looks pretty good. So before, after. This might be a good time to do one last adjustment. I'm going to just take a levels adjustment. Careful not to go to black everywhere. Here we go. Not too much. And I'm going to open it up. Open it up just a bit. Okay. Looks like we've got something to work with. Okay, so the image is prepped and ready to work with. One last thing, Control-Alt-Shift-E, and we've got a black and white duplicate at the top. Now from here, we're going to proceed with some coloring techniques, and we will do that in the next video.